everyone, welcome back to my class. So today we're going to do our second shading exercise, and I have two handouts that are double-sided for you to choose from. I'm going to choose the eye today, and first thing you want to do is make a 6 by 6 inch box. Again, it's just easier to work a little bit smaller to focus on our technique and our details and getting that eye to really focus on all the parts of the drawing. So I'm going to choose the eye, and our first step is going to be, you guessed it, our outline. So this is a very, very light, rough draft. Okay, it's a rough sketch. So I'm going to look at the curvature of the eye, the shape of the eye, the shape of the inside of the eye here. And if I have to, I can go past my border. And you want to make it relatively large. It's easier when you work a little bit larger. So really focus on filling up that box. And I'm just doing all the key areas here. Very light sketch. Okay, and you always want to block in those highlights, those level ones. So I'm going to add those in here. This way you know which areas you're going to be keeping light. I added the muscle of the eye in the corner here. I have the iris, I have the pupil. Okay. After I do my outline, you guessed it, now I can start to add details. So when I go to add my details, I'm looking a little bit more in depth at the eyelashes and the structure of the eye and any other details that I may want to include in there. Now, if you look in the reflection, you can see the eyelashes. Okay, the pupil is that very dark center. And I can just sort of focus on getting, again, all those key areas. Here's my eyelashes right here. Okay, so I have my basic drawing. Now I can move to my value. Now, when you are working, you want to either be side by side so that you can see it. You definitely want that in front of you. And what I like to always start off with is the darkest areas. So the darkest would be the pupil. So we're going to press down really hard to get that nice and dark. Because the lid of the eye covers the eye, there's always a shadow. Whether you have light eyes or dark eyes, there's always going to be a slight shadow underneath that lid. It's because the light can't hit the eye there. And then as we slowly move down, it gets lighter. So I'm going to leave those highlights in there, and I'm slowly working my way down. Now again, I am working really, really fast. If you find that you're getting lines, you're going to want to go in, and I can almost actually see some of the structure of the eye here. It's like the muscle. So I'm going to add that. And turn your paper as you go if you have to. Now again, I'm working really, really fast. You also want to shade the eyeball because, believe it or not, they're not white, especially in this picture. There's usually a shadow. Now, you don't have to go as dark as the one in this picture. But you definitely want to have some shadow in the eye there. Now, if you start to get lines, you just need to spend a little bit more time on it. I'm gonna add my muscle of my eye there. Notice it's dark here and here. I'm also going to shade the eyelid as like a level 2 value. And then what makes that look like a tear is the fact that there is a huge highlight in there. And then you're lightly going to shade here. And then if you notice, there are some shadows underneath. So you want to go. Here's just my basic kind of beginner sketch. Good luck, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.